on! Good morning, Chris Lake. Come on! Come on! Today is day 73 of vibe coding every day until I buy my family a house. We've done $42,077 in revenue in the last 73 days. Is this real life or is this fantasy? I don't know. I don't know, but I'm feeling so damn locked in. Hold on, let me give you this real quick. Let me give you this real quick. We got a little Lonnie new on deck. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's wake up! Ah! Day 73 of vibe coding until I buy my family a house. $42,000 in revenue. We've shipped 2 apps. Currently, we are building CNVS, the agentic development environment of the future. Fully voice controlled with now Grok Think Fast Voice 2.0, Overdrive unlocked, fully overcharged, GPT Real-Time 2.1 and 2.1 Mini, and also NVIDIA Parakeet if you want to run a little something locally. Cross-agent memory system, Hermes integration, browser, MD file reader, tile management. I need you guys to wake up! Come on! Today the goal is simple. We're shipping an iOS app, a companion app. It's going to be the greatest remote vibe coding companion app the world has seen. The ideas, you guys know I go to sleep. The aliens visit me while I'm sleeping, and they deposit ideas in my brain. I wake up with them, and then I execute them at a world-class level, and that's how we generate revenue. I couldn't be any more fired up about this iOS app that we're making. I couldn't be any more fired up about it. This stream goal today is dead simple. It couldn't be any more simple. First of all, I'm going to get chat to wake up. Okay, that's going to be first and foremost. I need you guys alive. I need you here with me. I need the energy to be high all day long. The second mission is a big one. It's a big one. V1 of the iOS app is going to be in my hands, and we are going to get it to control Canvas running on my Mac. That's it. That's it. Okay, it's a big one. We have to get stuff live on our Linux server. We have to get the app on my phone. We got to get the Canvas set up so that it can receive control from the server, pass through from the phone. We have to figure out the meshing coordination system between the phone and the... Enough talking about it! Let's just do it! I'm sorry about that. I blacked out for a second. Production, can you turn the music down? That's pretty snappy today. So the after we finish getting the iOS app live so that you can control Canvas straight from your phone, you can vibe code apps while you're on the couch. After we get that proof of concept working, point A to point B, end to end, ding, 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 ding. It's not going to be the final app, but whoa, 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 whoa! Brandon is already gifting memberships this morning. What an absolute psychopath. Thank you, Brandon. Thank you, Brandon. Let me finish my intro first before we start gifting memberships. Please, please, please. After we get the iOS app set up, we have Kimmy K3 working on a loop for the last 15 hours of Call of Duty Nuketown Clone 6v6 Team Deathmatch. And that will be our dessert treat for getting... Well, first of all, the dessert treat is going to be a banger iPhone app. After that, we're going to make it to the next level by playing Call of Duty Nuketown 6v6 that Kimmy K3 did a gauntlet loop on for 15 hours. I don't even know how many times I had to upgrade my Kimmy account. I just kept upgrading it. It ran out of usage. I said, nope. Keep going. It would stop. It stopped in the middle of the night. It said, Max, I can't go any longer. I can't keep making Call of Duty Nuketown. Keep going. Guys, hit the like button on the stream. Join the Discord community. And if you want to get involved at the next level, visit cnvs.dev and grab yourself a lifetime license. I'm sick and tired of talking about it. Let's jump straight into it. First of all, Brandon, good morning. Chris Link, good morning. He says, we need to get 10 more orchestrator agents on all these ideas and about 10 new Claude Max 20 accounts. We really do. We really do. Matt says, I'm going to be able to run my canvas on the go. Let's fucking go. Yes, you are, Matt. And I am too. And I cannot wait. I can't wait. J35 said, I saw your X video of Canvas with Grok audio. Really cool. Thank you so much, J35. That means the world. That video popped off. 1,000 likes on X. Are you kidding me? I really partially thought that Elon was going to see the video. If you guys are new here, Elon retweeted me a couple weeks ago, and I know I'm on his feed now. Once you get one retweet like that, you're on this feed. You're in there. I got his number now. It doesn't seem like he cares as much about Grok Voice Fast Ultra Think 2.0 Overdrive Unlocked Fully Overcharged. I don't think he cares as much about it. But that's fine. We keep going. We don't need the retweet. 23 says, wake up! CJ says, can you break down your different type of agents and what you use them for? So I just have agents from different LLMs, and that's going to be a long story, and it's constantly changing every stream. But basically, if I want to do something fast, research-wise, it's Grok every single time. If I want beautiful front end, it's going to be Kimmy K3 or Fable 5. If I want something to work in the back end, it's going to be Codex running GPT 5.6 Soul. If I want to spend under $6 a month somehow, I don't know how, and have almost Fable 5 level intelligence, it's going to be Qwen 3.8 Max. Where's the energy at? Wake up, baby! Max, will you be trying DeepSeek Flash? I will not be. This is going to be the first model release that I will most likely be sitting out. Did somebody change the music? I don't know what's going on with this music today. Can somebody please change the music? What is going on with this music choice today? All right, come on. Felipe's here. Let's go. Black Mamba, what's up? Peeber Tran Dev, let's go. Any reason to ignore it? Yeah, because I saw the benchmarks posted, and they're comparing it to Opus 4.8. I mean, I'm not interested. I'm not interested. Don't show me a benchmark comparing a model with Opus 4.8 right now. That's a huge fumble by their marketing department. Don't show me that. I'm not interested. You know what I am interested in, though? Ooh. Oh. Canvas, pocket sized. That's what I'm interested in. Wow, wow, wow. Yes, sign me up. Give me more. Yes, please. Uh-huh. Absolutely. Let's go. Wow, wow, wow. Yes. Yes! Look at the spawn agent selector! Are you kidding me? Just whip out the little drawer. Whip the drawer out. Which agent do you want to spawn from your phone? That's running on your MacBook or your virtual private server if you're into getting into remote agents, which everyone will be in a few months. Claude, Codex, Gemini, Kimmy, Grok, OpenCode, Kimmy, Cursor, Gwen, DeepSeek, Codex. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Come on. Let's go! There's no other option. There's no other option. It's dead simple. Don't worry about the cop. Just make it no other option, baby. Let's go. All right, let's dive into it. Let's figure it out. It's done. Built. Very clean, says Humble. Good morning, Humble. Max absolutely cooked while he wasn't streaming. I did. I cooked all night. I have this great, I almost streamed from it the other day. I have this great leather chair upstairs. It's not real leather. It's fake leather, guys. Man, I'm just sitting there, feet on the ottoman, just cooking away. Just vibing out of my mind last night. There's also a few upgrades we got to make to Canvas. Let me make the font bigger so you guys can actually see what's happening. There's a few upgrades I would like to make to Canvas as well.
Marshall's output settled.
It gets, the sidebar is unbelievable. I'm not going to lie. I hate to say it. The sidebar is unbelievable. So if you're new here, we added the sidebar. You can switch back and forth between grid view and the sidebar. You know, so you have this, and then you can go right back to, right back to like an organized sidebar situation, which is very nice. What we need inside of this sidebar is,
Rebels.
I'll show you exactly what we need. I'll show you exactly what we need. Can you please open a Grok agent?
Your Grok agent is up and ready to go.
Can you tell Chase that somewhere inside of this directory I have an HTML page that has to do with like the sidebar redesign situation? Can you please open it inside the CNVS browser?
Chase has the message, and it's been sent exactly as you said it.
Okay, go to sleep. Hold on one. I'm about to show you the sidebar situation, and you guys are going to say, yes, that's what you need. That's vibe coding in the future. Because the current sidebar is amazing, but we need more detail.
Couldn't get the task through to Chase. It's waiting for you.
That's not true.
Chase's output.
Can you please put Fleet sidebar on the stage?
Got it. I'll bring that front and center for you. I'm switching the display to stage that for you. Fleet sidebar is now.
All right, so this sidebar, see the sidebar we have right here? Okay, we have browsers, music players, Hermes agents, all together thrown in one list, and then you only have the name of the agent in the working state, and it gets confusing. I'm not gonna lie. Like it's a lot more organized than it was, but it gets very confusing. So instead we have way more breathing room, like 1,000% more breathing room, and it makes sense because I mean, even if you have 20 agents open, 20 nodes open, then it's not going to be going that much down this situation here, okay? So we have breathing room. First and foremost, with the working agents. Name, logo of the agent that's working, so Chase, the Hermes agent. Task descriptor of what the agent is actually working on. You know, so Sky, the Kimmy agent, refactoring, canvas rendering for smoother pan at zoom, working. All right, that's your working agents. Boom, done. Instantly can see the agent, whether it's working, what the agent's working on. Because right now, I just have this list of agents over here. I'm going to be honest with you, I have no idea which one is which. I know this Grok agent just opened the browser preview because I just asked it to do that. But other than that, I don't know which agent is working on which task. So we have the working section. Underneath that, finished agent section. Very simple. When the agents are done, they just go to the finished agent section. If you close it, they disappear from the whole thing. If you reprompt them, they go back to the working section. Underneath that, you have your Windows section, which this is like a little bit minimalized, a little bit tighter than the real things that you need, which are your working agent. Which this is where your browsers are going to live. This is where your MD files are going to live. This is where the music player lives. All of that. Okay, so. Breathing room, we gained a ton of breathing room. We gained glanceability, right? Because you have a priority. Your eye knows where to look now. Right here, your eye has no idea where to look. Okay, just simple design. Your eye has no idea where to look. It can't categorize what's going on. Here, your eye instantly knows these are my working agents. These are what they're working on. Here's the done agents, and here's my windows there at the bottom. Clean. Clean as fuck. All right, Max, you should offer to help Pete redesign the OpenClaw iOS app for like $100K. You could, if my fiance's here, she can validate this. I was going to do a live stream when they first launched the OpenClaw app. I was going to do a live stream because it's open source. I was going to do a live stream where I completely redesigned the OpenClaw app. But then, I don't know. I didn't want to feel like I was shitting on the OpenClaw team also by doing that. Because I had a I had a whole stream plan where it was going to be like, you could imagine the thumbnail title situation that we could have for that situation where it's like, anyways. What if the sidebar had a UX like a mobile sidebar menu drawer so it could collapse even further? That's not a bad idea. Was this Kimmy? I told you, man, it's a slow cooker, but it cooks. So, guys, Kimmy is insanely slow. It's crazy slow. But the output on it is unbelievable. It might be the best model. I hate to say it. It's possible that Kimmy's the best model in the world right now, but completely handicapped by its speed. And we'll be able to confirm that today. We'll be able to confirm that hardcore today by I gotta sneeze. We'll be able to confirm that today by the Opus Nuketown map that has been looping for 15 hours with Kimmy K3. Really quick, we have to search in for Mark Rebelit because everybody says I am Mark Rebelit, and I've actually never even heard who that. I don't even know who that is. Wait. Okay, no, I have seen this person. What is the matter with you guys? What is the matter with you guys? How are you guys getting me from that? Hold on. How are you guys? This is like the 30th person to say this. I don't know if I should be offended right now. Go back to saying I'm like the Ryan Gosling of vibe coding. How do we go back to that?
Get the fuck out of bed, bitch. Go.
Wait a second.
Get up, and then they got go. Time to wake up, bitch. Get up. Get up. Get up.
Wait a second. I kind of see it. Wait a second. I kind of see it. No, I don't see it at all. You guys are so stupid. God. You guys come in chat with these ideas. Please. No, that's not like me at all. Good Lord. Can we get back to work, please? Put some respect on the rev. What model do you use for orchestrator and what for sub agents? I hate to say this again. Kimmy K3 is actually the best orchestrator I've ever seen, even better than Fable 5. So your choices of orchestrator right now are K3, Fable 5, and you can kind of get away with GPT 5.6 Soul. Ish. Ugh. Ish. Oh. I haven't tried Quen 3.8 Max. I have a feeling it would do a banger job. Which reminds me, I never want the orchestration system to fail, ever. That is my end goal with Canvas, is I want to be able to have an orchestrator with worker agents, with a reviewer. I want them to be able to work in a loop. So I want to be able to take Fable 5 or Kimmy K3 and have it orchestrate out 10 Grok 4.5 agents or 10 Quen 3.8 agents or even Kimmy K3 agents. I don't care, but I never want the orchestration loop to fail ever, which I get is a very hard task to do because even Kimmy K3's internal looping fails. Codex's internal looping fails. Claude's internal looping fails. They fail all the time. I had Kimmy K3 work overnight on redesigning the looping system, and I basically told it that I want to remove complexity at all possible costs, and it created something. It created something called the dumb pipe. I haven't gotten to fully test it yet. I have not gotten to fully test it yet. But we may have solved the non-reliability of orchestrating different agents in different harnesses. It's possible that we solved it. And it goes back to the first rule of our stream is less is more. And every time I deviate from less is more and try to build something that's complex instead of build something that is ruthlessly simple in every possible way, it fucks me. That's just what happens. So you have to, as if you're vibe coding your projects like me, your little apps, your little web apps, Mac apps, iPhone apps, do yourself a favor and fire up a Kimmy K3 agent, fire up a Fable 5 agent, fire up even a GPT 5.6 Soul agent, and and ask them where you're overcomplicating everything in your project and how you can dumb it down and make it as dead simple as possible. And you're going to be blown away with the outcome. I guarantee it. These smart models are incredibly smart, but they're incredibly good at creating a rat's nest of disgusting overcomplication that is unneeded. You need to go in there, you need to go in behind the scenes, and you need to start ripping shit out. Just start ripping shit out, okay? Grab the cables. Metaphorically, go into the server room, start grabbing cables, tearing shit out, and throwing it away. And keep going. Just keep going. And you're not going to believe the increase in reliability, performance, everything is going to go through the roof. Good process. Human interface with complexity on the background automates for users. Bruno says UX masterclass. Less is always more. Basically Elon when he bought Twitter. Neo is here! God, I love it when Leo's finally here. Leo says Max and Blade Fam, let's effing go. Max is the Christian Bale of Vive Engineering. Happy Friday, canvas artists. Master your craft. Are you kidding me? Humble says, is Humble fighting with somebody today? Do I need to ban somebody from the, you can't fight with Humble, guys. He's a day one OG. Anything he says is just correct. Unfortunately. Oh, he's not fighting with anybody. I made that up. Okay. He does things in the streets in New York City. All right. Aravind says, this is very out of context, Max, but rate my concept. A platform where people can customize and create postcards and add their text like letters and will post it physically disconnected to reconnect. Thoughts? Aravind, what are you talking about right now? A platform where people can customize and create postcards and add their text like letters and will post it physically disconnecting to reconnect. Arvind, what are you talking? What are you talking about right now, Arvind? I don't know what he's talking about, but I like it. As soon as you said postcards, it got my brain fired up immediately. I think postcards, guys, I'm going to say this right now. Postcards are going to make a full revival. All right. Imagine if I could click on one of your guys' names in chat right now and send you. There has to be some way for me to handwrite it, though, so I don't know. It fails. Actually, postcards just have to stay postcards. Never mind. Fuck it. All right, so the Canvas Pocket Relay is complete, and the reviewers' final verdicts are 10 out of 10 across all three dimensions. What got built? Relay, server relay, stateless WSS router, Supabase JWT auth via JWKS, per account routing of opaque frames only. Crypto Core, Mac Uplink, iPhone, validation suites all run by me and my Frozen Tree relay. Okay. Deploy the server relay, put it on your iPhone. Pair with your iPhone, one honest flag. Okay, I like it. Can you please prompt Marshall that, okay, I'm down with putting this on my server. That's fine. Is it possible for me to run this from the simulator, the simulator that runs on my Mac here, and test it end to end from the iPhone simulator to the Mac that I'm running Canvas in here on this setup? Also, remember that I'm live streaming today, so any details that should not be shown to the general public should not be inside of our chat terminal whatsoever. Don't give me any code or anything like that. Just give me an ultra brief reply back here. I'm trying to figure out how we get rolling.
Marshall has the message, and he's been asked to keep it ultra brief and safe for a live stream.
Amazing. Can you go to sleep, please? Nick is here. He says, happy Friday, Mac. Let's get to work, baby. Let's go, Nick. Nick is a fellow maniac psychopath vibe coder, guys. He takes the night shift and I take the morning shift. It works out perfectly. So I'm sure he's going to be live tonight, guys. Just quickly click on his channel, subscribe to it, and then come right back over here. Okay? Don't get lost on the way. All right, click it, subscribe, come back over, right back to the stream. Don't get lost on the way. All right, I handle the morning shift, fully psychopath energy. He takes over the night shift. Amazing energy. Amazing energy. I forgot that the only thing is that like Kimmy K3 is such good output, guys, but the time it takes in order to do stuff is unreal. I should have just asked Grok that question, but it's fine. We're gonna wait to see what it says. It's thinking about it. It's coming back with it right now. It says, yes, it's fully supported. The simulator just needs a relay to dial, either the one on your server or one run locally on this Mac. One command, nothing public facing. Then it's the real end-to-end path. Enable Pocket in Canvas. It's a debug flag right now. Sign in on both sides. Show code on the Mac. Type the 6 digits in the simulator, and you're in. Roster, screenshots, prompts, revocation, all of it. Stream safe by design. The code is single use and dies in 10 minutes, and every step requires an approval click on your Mac, so even pairing live on camera leaks nothing. K3 is incredible. I'm sorry, K3 is unbelievable. Say the word and I'll spin up the local relay and walk you through it. I'll keep commands out of chat. I can run them for you in a terminal node off stream or run them for yourself. Wow. Are you kidding me? All right. Prompt Marshall, and I want you to say, I want Marshall to, we're going to run a dev build of CNVS with the flag enabled for the phone control. We're going to run a local server for the relay, and then we're going to fire up a new test simulator build. I want you to close all the simulators I currently have open. I want you to close only the dev build of CNVS that I have open. Don't you dare touch the one that I'm in right now. Okay, that needs to stay open. And let's get this shit popping off. What are we doing?
I couldn't send that to Marshall because his terminal isn't available right now. If you want, I can reopen.
Whoa. Switch back to Canvas to CNVS.
You're already on the CNVS canvas. Nothing switched, so you're still right where you were.
Go to sleep. What in the world just happened? Guys, can you tell me the difference using Claude Code through VS Code or Claude app and in a terminal thingy? You can't use a VS Code anymore. What just happened? Can you please open a Kimmy Code agent?
A new Kimmy agent is up and ready to go.
All right, close the Fleet sidebar browser preview and the to-do list MD file.
All set. The Fleet sidebar.
And then organize the canvas.
Everything's tidied up now. Your canvas is organized and ready for the next move.
Switch canvas to Nuketown Opus 5.
Over on the Opus 5 Nuketown canvas now. Ready when you are to open something or spin up an agent.
All right, switch back to CNVS.
Got it. Switching you back to the CNVS canvas now.
All right, I need you to prompt Chase that we are going to run a dev build of CNVS with the flag enabled for the iPhone relay situation. And we are going to run a local server for the relay on this Mac. And we need to fire up a new simulator for a iPhone so that I can test the end-to-end of the Mac to iPhone to Mac relay situation. Just be warned that I'm on stream right now, so we cannot put out any information that can't be shown to the general public. Also, yeah, just send that for now.
Jeez, got it. I set your instructions as is, including the warning about the stream safe output.
I really don't know what just happened there. I don't know what just happened there. What about Claude app versus terminal thingy or Claude CLI or whatever it is? Listen. You can use the desktop apps. They're fantastic. They're incredible. When you want to go deeper with vibe coding, when you want to get fully psychopathic, the only place to live in is in the command line interface. And that's pretty much across the board. There's nothing wrong with using the desktop apps inherently. Okay? But it's similar to, and I don't want to offend anyone in chat, okay? I don't want to offend anybody in chat, but it's similar to when like people take a Harley Davidson and they replace the back wheels with the two wheels in the back. You know what I'm saying? So like CLI, Harley Davidson, 2 wheels. Ducati, 2 wheels. It's similar to taking it and then putting the 2 wheels on the back. You're not going to be able to corner that well. You're not going to be going around corners very good. You're not going to be ripping it. You're always going to know that there's a bike with 2 wheels, not 3. It's a little bit more ergonomic. It's a little more comfy. It's a little more plush to sit on, right? You may have that little backrest that you can sit on, like, and you might have the bag storage space too on the sides of it. But that's just not how we live life yet. Right now. That's not where we're at. Does that make sense? Does anybody understand that whatsoever, or am I just insane right now? Raw Gold Ranks, what's up? What's up? How you doing? Nick says we don't sleep, we ship. No, we do sleep. We do sleep, guys. You have to sleep. Yesterday I was streaming on 0 sleep, and it was awful. If you guys were here yesterday, you know it was bad. Lazar says I dead ass got what you were saying. Okay. See, there we go. We got one person. We got one person that knows exactly what I was talking about. All right, let me just check back in. I got to make sure this stays on track because this is also a bug where when I rejoin we got to fix that. All right, tree is consistent, type check clean, resuming the guns polished worker. Headline number for the critic, the ring measure 20%. Says coder agent running, finishing guns polished, 3 tools, 81 minutes, 219,000 tokens. I don't know if this is actually doing anything. This is my problem with Kimi K3 is that it's so slow that sometimes you don't know if it's doing something or not. And their terminal user interface is really good in some ways, but absolutely horrendous in other ways for having any sort of understanding of whether or not the terminal is doing anything at all. There is zero transparency. Check this out. If you go to tasks, watch. I'll go to tasks. Oh, the task view is phenomenal. You have your tasks that are running right here, which is always empty. Details right here, which is always empty. And your output preview here, which is also always empty. Not to worry, because they have a status view. Okay, so you can check the status of your agents and stuff, the status of your session. Basically just the same thing as /usage, just a little bit different. It tells you the title, but really tells you nothing about what's happening in the session at all. If I go to by the way, I can ask it. I can say, hey, can you please tell me what is happening right now? Is this coder agent running actually doing anything at all? It says that it's been going for 82 minutes and has been stuck on 219,000 tokens, not moving, with 3 tools up. I fear that is completely stopped here. So you can go to by the way, and then you can ask the by the way agent what's happening, which I'm thinking this is just like a very low level Kimi agent that that'll answer your questions. It still takes forever to answer your questions, and it never knows what's happening at all. Why not just use OpenCoder Kit? Well, I have a subscription, and I don't think I'm able to use my subscription plan through OpenCode. Smickle says bowling with the sides up. That is exactly what I'm talking about. That is exactly what I'm talking about, Smickle. And that shows me that at least 2 people know exactly what I'm talking about. Why the fuck did Claude just give me promotional $100 off Fable 5? I don't know, but I would just take it and run. Here's the honest picture. The agent is supposed to be doing the Wave 5 Guns Polish Worker, the last active work item. Its job is the final 5 fixes on the weapon view model, scaling the... Okay, why it's likely actually stuck. 82 minutes of 0 token movement is not normal working behavior. What I'd recommend, interrupt to kill it. Nothing is lost. You don't even have to tell me twice. I will interrupt this in a second. What I'm going to do, because this has been running for 12 hours, we need to bring a new agent in. And I'm just going to tell the new agent, just finish this, please. Just finish this. Can you please explain to a new agent exactly what we are doing here? A new Kimi agent inside of CNVS, and have it finish the job without fail. We're going to see if we can do this. DeepSeek V4 Flash. Do you use Plan MDs or Plan Mode at all? Sometimes I do, yeah. I think the plan mode that's baked in. I think the plan mode that's baked into, let's say, like Claude Code or whatever, I think it's actually worse than just sending a voice prompt to the agent, exactly what you're trying to do. And then it is worse. I'm not going to say think. It is worse. Okay, the problem with plan mode is it asks you 3 questions, and then they're predefined questions. They're not dynamic. And then it just goes and builds it, as if that's like enough to really get in there and figure out what's happening. A better workflow is you voice prompt the agent. So you fully voice prompt it. And then you say, can you deep grill me?
Chase is spinning up Marshall.
You deep grill me on what I want this to look like and also what I'm missing or I don't know about what I'm trying to build here. And have it really get in there. And you can even do a couple of rounds and make it a little dynamic. We used to do that every day, vibe coding on the channel here. I don't know why we don't do it anymore. We used to do it every day, vibe coding on the channel. It's probably the best thing you can do. I know Matt Pocock has a skill for this. I think it's called Grill Me skill, possibly. But it goes way deeper than any plan mode will go. And you can get dynamic with it. Like you can answer 10 questions and then be like, are we done here? You get what I'm saying? Or do we need to go deeper? And then it'll go deeper and really just kind of chew on it and figure out where we're going versus here's 3 questions that are always bullshit. Here's the plan. Do you want to make this? All right, Marshall is underway. Okay, so it just passed this off to Marshall. It just passed this job off to Marshall. It says you are taking over the final task of a large, nearly complete overhaul of the web-based FPS game in this directory. Read Claude.md first and obey it. Really? That's what it says? What has already been done? 5 waves of agent work plus 3 harsh review rounds against the Call of Duty are complete. All right, great. Great. Let's go back to Canvas. It just fired up a remote Canvas, so I'm thinking we're getting very close here to it wanting to fire up this app. All right, the running instance was launched by my first open call, which did carry the environmental flags, verifying they actually landed. Okay, so everything I do on Canvas, I just put behind a flag, and that way there it's much easier to be working on all sorts of features at the same time and stay on track. So it's launching a dev build. It's setting the flag to true for the for all of the code that it needs in order to make the relay to the iPhone app work. From there, we're firing up the relay server, just running it locally on my Mac, and then we will fire up the iPhone app on a test simulator on my Mac, and we will test and see if we can control the development canvas with the iPhone app.
Chase's output
Says everything's up, all 3 pieces are running and pointing at each other. Let's test it out. Let's test it out. Man, imagine if everything just works right here and then today's stream is over and that's just it right there. It's a 48-minute stream. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. We're gonna play Nuketown also. I have back-to-back. Ja Love says Grill Me skill is goated, and then Jabbar right underneath him. Both usernames that start with a J, by the way. He says Grill Me skill is goated, and then Jabbar says right underneath that Drill Me is overrated. He might be talking about a totally different thing that doesn't have anything to do with vibe coding, though. I'm just kidding. Steve Edley says, what's good, everyone? Steve, welcome back. Thank you for being here. SM Games Maddie says, can you showcase all the backgrounds in your ADE? You want to see all my backgrounds? You want to see all my backgrounds? It's not really that many yet. All right, we got Vesper. Let's go to a new canvas. Let's go to a new canvas. Why don't we? What do we got? This one? Okay. Here is Halcyon. Here's Meadow. Also animated. It's supposed to be like a dithering, like pixelated style. Here's Lakeside. Here's my family's future house in some sort of small Italian village community next to a beautiful mountainside lake. Night meadow. So we have day meadow, we have night meadow, we have lakeside during the day, we have lakeside at night, which is just beautiful. It's animated. We got the water. We got the water gently coming in. Hanami. We don't have a night version of Hanami. I love Hanami. I just never figured out the night version of it that does it justice. We have Cobalt, which is insanely beautiful. The stream doesn't do it any justice. The liquid glass terminals are amazing in this one. If I open Kimmy, if I open not Grok, if I open up Claude, the liquid glass like terminals over this it's called the Noisy Gradient. Just together look unreal. Like they look so good. I love this theme. I use this theme a lot when I'm working because it's just simple. It's just clean. It's beautiful. It's not full dark mode, but it's obviously not light mode, you know? Then we have a million different light mode themes, which I won't show those because I don't want to flashbang you guys, but they have different fonts, slightly different colors. And then we have a bunch of different dark mode themes that are really fun. All right, so supposedly this is live. Let's test it out, I guess. Let's test it out. I'm thinking I do the first run through without showing you guys so that I can make sure that I'm not putting anything weird up on the screen by accident. I think we ran into our first issue. Which the sign in with Apple and the continue with Google button doesn't work at all. It's crazy that Kimmy would make that mistake. Can you please prompt Chase that the sign in with Apple and sign in with Google buttons don't work at all inside the test flight simulator? Should we just bypass this for local testing?
Chase has it now. If you want, I can check the response when it comes back and summarize the recommendation.
Can you please head over to Opus 5 Nuketown canvas?
You're on the Opus 5 Nuketown canvas now.
Can you go back over to CNVS?
Back on CNVS now. Your wireframes, player, and the Chase terminal are all here and active. Want to focus one of them?
No, I don't. Can you make a to-do list, to-do list.md file in this directory?
I created an empty to-do.md file in this project directory. If you want, I can open it and add a quick starter checklist. Marshall just finished, and it's
Guys, we have to stay organized. We have to stay organized. We're doing MD files from now on. We're staying massively organized. That's just how it's going to be. Okay, so bugs to squash. No. I'm gonna just have open. Open. Please don't do that. Open. Working on. Done. And open. Well, I'll just change it to working on. Why does it keep doing that to me? Open is going to be weird bug where when I switch canvases sometimes and in stage mode, the terminal user interface will not load unless I flip back and forth between terminals. There's an agent that's trying to control the canvas or something like that. Can you open a Grok agent?
Your Grok agent is up and ready. Want to give it a task?
And can you focus the Grok agent, Marshall?
Marshall's front and center now. You should see the Grok terminal as the main window, with the others tucked to the side.
So can you prompt Marshall that I have this weird bug right now where if I have the canvases in stage mode, if I flip back and forth between canvases, then it will automatically the terminal user interface on the terminal that is up in stage mode when I switch to the canvas will be completely blank. It doesn't render until I flip back and forth between different terminals or from stage to grid mode. Then it will load. I think it's some sort of issue where when I flip from canvas to canvas while stage mode is enabled, that first terminal that is being shown does not render properly. Can you find? Go surgical with this. Find the root of the problem. Implement a fix, and then we need to open a test build and test it out fully.
Marshall has the bug report and the plan exactly as you said it. If you want, I can check its response once it comes back and summarize what it changed.
Data Sherper says, dude, you need more Twitch viewers. I'll be one. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That means the world. Yo, Max the Theme Maxer, what's up? What is this? What is this? There's a campus that's waiting on me somewhere or something. There's a little dot sound. I think it has to do with the Nuketown situation. Surely. I'm going to say fixing terminal rendering bug when switching canvases with stage mode enabled. Should canvases with the notification have a indicator point on the tab selector? Yes, they should. Yes, I was wondering I was looking for stuff in Discord, LOL. It's driving me insane. I don't know. I think it's probably Kimmy is having some sort of issue on this Nuketown. This Nuketown game has been a nightmare. I don't understand why it's been so crazy. I'm going to close the original agent, and then I'm just going to let this other agent finish. I do think we need to try running Kimmy inside a different harness. Because I think that K3 is probably one of the best agents in the world right now. Kimmy K3 is one of the best LLMs in the world right now. But I think that this harness that it's running inside just is not reliable, unfortunately. Final report. Situation found a prior session had already applied the Wave 5 code edits after that, but never ran the verification pass. I audited every edit, then ran the full done means checklist myself. 5 items. Okay, the threshold, none touched. The test files predate this wave's code edits. Still below 90%, nothing I can measure, but one honest residual. The 1.44x ring is more prominent at hip than W4s, and while the desk mount kills most of the turret read, a harsh critic could still dock presence for it. All right. I'm gonna say, okay, can you do one last review check through everything and decide whether or not this is ready to go on the server behind a URL name for people to play in production? Or at least start a beta playtest? That's gonna do it, guys. All right, so it's rebuilding the iPhone app right now. We have to bypass the Apple and the Google sign-in because we're running everything locally right now. For those of you just joining us, we are making an iPhone app that will control Canvas, CNVS, our agentic development environment. So we can use our agents on the go on our phone. But we're trying to do an end-to-end test here with everything running locally. So the iPhone app is going to run in test flight. We're going to have a server running on my Mac, and we're going to have a dev build of Canvas running. All right, it's asking me if I'm signed in. Yes, I'm signed in. Let's check in with Grok. Paint, what's up, what's up, what's up? Oscar! I will always shout you out. Always. Always, always, always. Cookie says, wow, this looks great. Thank you so much. Don't use Chinese models for serious stuff. That's the West model told me. Welcome back, Paint. Slater Dev, let's go. Slater, the 3 a.m. liquid glass bug fixer. Unbelievable. Welcome back. Dollar is unlimited. Bitcoin is limited. I don't know where that's coming from. I got myself 3 months of Super Grok for 30 euros yesterday. Great deal for real. What is Super Grok? I am home from a slight injury, but that means I get to vibe code all day and watch a stream from my cozy office. Let's go, Brandon. I hope you're okay. I hope you're okay, brother. I hope you're all right. Bro has to mention that fix every time I join. I can't help it. I can't help it. It's so crazy. It's so crazy. We had all of the state-of-the-art models trying to fix the situation for over 5 hours later. Okay, and you come through in the middle of the night and say, hey, change this one line of code. I do. And it all works. I mean, it's unreal. When does that happen ever? It just doesn't. It just doesn't happen. I'm good, bro. I just pulled a neck muscle, I hope. That's the worst, though. That's honestly the worst. Gaming is great, but I think it takes a lot of usage. It takes a crazy amount of usage, but you got to remember that you're toying around with Fable 5 level LLM. So you sort of have to reset your expectations when you're using Kimi K3. Just forget about the fact that you're using like a Chinese open source model and that in the past, basically those models were infinite usage. K3 is a totally different thing. It's like 25% off of Fable 5. At least that's what I've trained myself to think of it as. All right, so it says the bypass works. The phone is in. Summary, what I changed. So I believe it got rid of the sign-in screen. One step left, and it's yours on camera. Mac settings pocket enables show code. Then type the 6 digits into the simulator and approve on the Mac. That's the Mac uplink. Connects to the relay once you flip that toggle. Want me to tail the relay log and call out each handshake stage as you do it? No, you don't need to do that. All right, so I got my development app up and running. Shit, Grok is controlling it to do a bunch of crazy shit. We have to wait for Grok to finish. I should have had it open a separate app. I did not tell it to do that. That's on me. That's on me. Nady baby! What is up? What is up? Matthew Chang says, but I did hear about the usage limits for Grok. Yeah, the deal for 3 months, $30 is super worth it. I haven't even ever used my Grok usage ever. I don't think I've ever even checked my Grok usage. And it is fully included with my X verification, which is so crazy. All right, usage. Weekly limit 5%. How is that even possible? I don't understand how that's possible. How is DeepSeek? Let's find out. Let's find out. Can you please prompt Sky for me and do a small little deep dive on X and tell me what the world is thinking about the new DeepSeek model preview? I think it's V4 Flash or something like that. Where does it fall as far as benchmarking, and what does the general public opinion think about it so far?
Sky's on it. I've sent that exactly as you said it. When the response comes back, I can summarize the key takeaways and
V4 Flash is 0731. It's meh. I believe it. I believe it. I think it was on a level with Gemini 3.6 Flash. No! You guys know how I feel about Gemini 3.6 Flash. Why are your terminals named? What is that? First of all, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for being here. I hope 4.6 is like 15% better. I bet you it's going to be like 30% better. It's going to be insane. My terminals are named. That way there I can voice control them. Okay. So I'm going to show you something really quick, and then we're going to keep moving with the stream.
Settled.
If I do new canvas here, and then I open up this random project right here, I can go.
let me check what Sky
Can you
came
please open 2 Kimi agents and 2 Claude Code agents and 2 Codex agents?
All set. 2 Kimi, 2 Claude, and 2 Codex agents are now spinning up.
And can you open a Grok agent also?
The Grok agent is up and ready to take a task.
All right, so brother, now since they have names, then I can easily identify who I want to send a prompt to, right? So I could do something like, Chase, what's the weather today in Riviera Maya?
That's the idea. Once an agent's got a name, you can just talk to it. If Chase isn't running, I'd spin one up with that exact prompt.
Can you please prompt Marshall, what is the weather today in Miami, Florida? Prompt Everest. Can you do some deep research on the easiest way to make $10,000 over the next week?
Marshall is on it. Everest is on it.
Both prompts are sent. Marshall is checking.
Oh, I have a develop. Anyways, you get it. I can voice prompt the agents by their name because I named them.
Chase's output
Exactly.
settled.
You named them, so you can just speak to them by
All right,
name.
where is
What's
the dev? Go to sleep. I have a dev build running that has it
Marshall's
open.
output settled.
Couldn't reach Everest's terminal. The task is queued for when it opens. The task is on your clipboard.
All right, let's see if this is ready for me to test. All right, Grok finished with this. Let's test this really quick. So Grok finished with our little terminal bug situation. Let me just make sure that this works. Which already I can tell you I don't think it did. Let me close all these. And then let me go to a separate canvas. And then I'll close these. And spawn a Claude agent.
Chase, the Claude code is ready.
Switch canvases to CNVS. Spawn a Grok agent.
Chase, the Grok CLI is ready.
All right, so if I open the stage mode here, no, if anything, it made it worse. Switch canvas to Forge test.
Switch to Forgettest.
All right. Sometimes you can get away with using Grok for certain things, but other times it's too much. It's too much. Marshall, can you please undo those changes you just made? It made everything much worse.
Sent to Marshall.
George Ball says, I was in Miami a few weeks ago. Great place. I went to watch my team England in the World Cup. No way. Weren't tickets to the World Cup like
Marshall's
$10,000
output
or something like that? They were like insane money, people told me. All right, it says you're basically right. It's DeepSeek V4 Flash, not a totally new family. What landed today, 0731, is the official public beta API for an upgraded checkpoint, which replaces the April preview. So this was already out. This is just an update. $82.7 on Terminal Bench 2.1, if you guys care about that. The number that made people lose their minds, the Terminal Bench preview went from 56.9 to 82.7.
Sky's output settled.
Come on. And then Deep Sweep preview, it went from 7.3 to 56.4. This has to be bullshit. This has to be bullshit. Guys, I don't think we can trust, legitimately, we can't trust benchmarks anymore. And I basically earned myself a job. Because all of these benchmarks, all of these LLMs are just optimizing to beat the benchmark, which obviously they would do that. That's fine. And the LLMs themselves are probably doing that partially. So like, the only way you can actually trust if an LLM is good is you either watch somebody live streaming for hours a day, and you get their input on whether the LLM is good, or you try it yourself and use it for 8 hours and get a feel of whether it's good or not. Because the thought of a DeepSeek V4 Flash going from a 5, no. I'm sorry, that's not happening. Is anybody believing that? Type a 1 in chat if you believe that right now. Type a 1 in chat if you believe that it legitimately did a 7x jump from 7.3 to 56.4. Type a 2 in chat if that's bullshit on DeepSea. And then on Terminal Bench 2.1, it went from 56.9 to 82.7. And you know for a fact, if I pull that model up and ask it to do any sort of real work, or even make this Subway Surfers clone, it's going to be dog shit. I'm sorry, it just will be. That's crazy for post-training? Exactly. It was expensive. I went to most games. My liver feels it now. Wow, that's amazing, George Wall. I love that. I love that. Benchmarks are dead. Yep, they're dead. It was very expensive. I went to England versus Mexico, England versus Norway, and sadly England versus Argentina. I had tickets for the final if we won. Sadly, we didn't. Unbelievable. Holy shit. That had to be so fun. Holy shit. I don't know what happened, what took over my body. I've never watched soccer before in my life. Erling Haaland, I mean, so electric watching him play. In 4 days, I became a devout Norway fan. I don't know how it happened. I'm watching soccer, yelling at the screen. I've never been a sports watcher in my life. Check Discord main for DeepSeek results. Okay, yeah. Thank you. Okay. Here's the DeepSeek results. This is all you need to know. Okay. This screenshot right here is all you need to know. Okay, if you can't see it that well, I'll describe it to you. It's absolute garbage, just gobbled nonsense. Okay, they did some sort of totally misleading bench maxing, whatever you want to call it, to make the model perform extremely well on the benchmark. And if you use it in real life, it's going to be horrendous. And we all know that. All right, great.
Sky's
I'm going
output
to
settled.
reopen the dev build here. We're going to finally test this out. Chase, I need you to reopen the dev build of CNVS so I can actually test this out.
Sent to Chase.
Why are you such a hater, LOL? I'm not a hater. I'm not a hater at all, but I'm just... I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it at all. Haaland is inhuman. We can't really say anything because it's only been a few hours of consumer testing. That's true. I'll give it time. I'm just, I am just giving my initial thoughts based on what I see.
Chase's output settled.
I'm just giving my basic thoughts. Only way is create your own emails for your specific use case. Benchmarks are flashy, but not worth it. Your own evals. Sorry, not emails. You said, yeah. We're on the same page. No, the model is benchmaxed. Max, I can't wait for the iPhone app and so is Static. I can't wait either. We gotta keep going here. All right, settings, pocket, enable, show code, punch the code into the simulator. All right, this is running locally, and no one even has the Mac app, the iPhone app, so it doesn't matter. I'm just going to show the code. Settings, pockets. I don't see pocket inside of settings. I don't see pocket. Oh, no. Chase, I do not see Pocket inside the settings anywhere.
Sent to Chase.
All right, Humble Life Skill says DeepSeek is like having a hot dog of a New York City stand in the street. It's a hot dog, but just about. You just left me off there? You just left me off, Humble, on just about? I bet watching your country in real life in the World Cup is one of the best experiences in life. It's got to be unreal. It's got to be unreal. There's a few Guatemalans at the Norway game. I bought 2 dudes a beer from Guatemala in the ground. Haha. That's, I mean, it's being at the World Cup has to be unreal. Exciting, maximum energy. I hope you took lots of photos. I hope you have one that's framed. Like, I hope you have a badass photo. You know, you, maybe your friend or family that you're there with. You can see a nice blurred backdrop of the beautiful arena with thousands of people there. The energy is unreal. And you got that picture framed up somewhere in the family room, in the living room. So you go in there and you're like, yes, we did it. The biggest thing for me, I actually trust Claude not to fuck me over. It knows what I want in Intuit, not to do crazy shit. Even GPT goes off the road, LOL. That is the biggest thing with Claude. So far, K3 has been phenomenal about not doing crazy shit. I keep saying I'm beating a dead horse, but the massive issue here is K3 is not really a vibe coding agent. It is a, I don't even know what you could call it. A set it and walk away agent. Meaning when you give Kimmy K3 a task, you're better off pulling open a Max Blade stream, a YouTube video, going for a walk with your dog, because I don't know how many tokens per second it's doing right now, but it is extremely low. And a lot of people are going to say, oh, use that on fireworks inside of Open Router. But the problem is then I'm not getting the 30x usage that I get with the subscription plan.
Chase's output settled.
So settings, canvas sidebar, scroll past agents control, the canvas pocket card is right above. Oh my God. I can't believe K3 would do that. I just got done saying how good of an agent it is, and it put this setting in some weird ass place. To the voice tab. And it's not even in there. It's not in there, I promise. Chase, that is not in there. Can you please give Pocket its own tab inside of settings that I can go to, and then reopen the dev app with it built in there? Just make it simple for now and clean. All right, guys, I got to use the restroom. I got to grab a bar, and I'll be right back. And then we are going to test this iPhone app. Once the iPhone app is loaded and together, then we are going to hop into to Nuketown, and I'm going to destroy the chat. I'll be right back. Guys, like the stream, hit the subscribe button. We're live every Monday through Friday, 10:30 a.m. We're just getting started. We're building CNVS, the future of vibe coding. We've done over $40,000 in revenue with products we have built live on the stream, which is fucking unreal. Where else do you get that? Where else do you get that? Hey, Guido Codes! What's up? What's up? How are you? Welcome back. Welcome back. It's just about a hot dog? All right, it's adding the setting. It's adding the setting. It's adding the setting. Can you please go over to Opus Nuketown?
You're on the Opus 5 Nuketown canvas now.
All right, can you tell Marshall to like start a dev server of the game? Set this prompt verbatim to Marshall. Can you start a like dev server of the game and open it inside a Chrome browser or something like that so I can try it out locally?
Marshall's got it and sent your request exactly as you said it. If you want, I can also check what it outputs and help you open a preview once it's ready. I'll take a quick look for any output.
Oh, no. Go back over to CNVS.
Back on a CNVS canvas now.
All right, you can close Sky and you can close Marshall for right now.
All set. Sky and Marshall are closed for now.
All right, so it's adding the pocket settings. This is the settings just so that we can pair the iPhone app with the actual Mac Canvas app itself. And our Nuketown game that we've had looping with Kimmy K3 for the last 15 hours now is apparently ready for testing. So if it's playable, then we will put it on the server, and when we are done with the iPhone app, we'll get a game going. All right, I'm interrupting this for right now. And then...
Marshall's output settled.
Oh, God, this is terrifying. This is terrifying. Don't tell me it's not there's no shot this ran for 15 hours and it's not responsive at all. Page unresponsive. No shot. Let me do a hard refresh. Okay, hard refresh worked. Hit deploy. Nothing's happening. Rendering audio. No way. It did 15 hours of checking the game? And this is the situation we have here? I don't believe it. I don't believe it. What engine is using? It's using, it built it in 3JS. I'm just going to say continue, get it live in Chrome for me. And pray that that was just some sort of mistake situation. We'll go back over to Canvas. Done. Canvas is relaunched with a new build. Beautiful. All right, I'm going to go to Canvas. I'm going to go to Settings, Pocket, turn on this, pair code 714307. 714307. Checking the code. It says talking privately with your Mac. Nothing leaves the two devices unencrypted. I like that. Okay, and it didn't work. All right. Let's try it one more time just to make sure. 714307. Checking the code. Nothing. All right, let's prompt this. Let's say, Chase, I loaded up the dev build. I went to the settings. I grabbed the numbers. I put them inside the iPhone app running in the simulator currently, and it failed to connect.
Sent to Chase.
Tech, what's up? Sony Guts. Not. That's crazy. Nuketown would have been already done if you coded it by hand. Actually, I don't think it would have been. Crazy. So good. Back from vacation and ready to vibe. Let's go, Penguin. I hope you had a great vacation. Let's head back over to Opus. This is still thinking. Go figure. Still thinking. What are you cooking? So right now we're building the Pocket version of Canvas, so you can run Canvas from your iPhone. The goal of the stream today is to get the iPhone app controlling a live Canvas on my Mac. From there, I will send it to test flight, and then everybody else can test it out. After we get the iPhone app to control Canvas, after we meet that milestone, we are going to test out this Nuketown map that was made by Kimmy K3 in a 15-hour loop. So over 15 hours, it did 5 waves of building and critiquing, which is really not that many waves. If this was any other situation, it would have done 18 waves. It did 5 waves with a super harsh critique agent. But so far, results are looking not good, which is crazy. Oh no. Oh no, guys. No.
Marshall's output settled.
This is not good, guys. This is not good. I'm completely stuck. I'm completely stuck inside a thing. Something. I can't shoot the gun, nothing. And it's so strange because, like, based off the logs that it was giving me, it seemed like everything was working fantastically. But in reality, that is not the case at all. And like this building, this is ugly. This is not good looking at all. I mean, I like the little sound effect, and the switching state is pretty clean. All right. The old 8080 server has died. Its tab was sitting in a Chrome pointing at a dead port. There has to be some sort of issue here. Marshall, when I deploy, it puts me in a map. There's no bots. I can't shoot the gun, and my player is completely stuck in one place. There has to be some sort of issue here.
Sent to Marshall.
Sergeant Phil! 10 out of 10 self-score reality, a 3 out of 10. So that's the thing, is it fired up review agents that were supposed to be like third party. Fired up review agents that were supposed to be like a third party review sub agent. That's extremely critical. And I mean, it was coming in and it was saying like the review agent would come in and say, nah, this is like a 4 out of 10. This is a 5 out of 10 for 5 rounds straight. And based off the logs it was showing, I was like I was getting hyped for a really good result. I don't know. We might have to go back to Fable 5 because not only is it taking forever, but did not connect. No connect. All right, so I launched a dev build. I'm guessing it's going to test it and see if it works. I feel like Opus 5 has been nerfed down over the last day. It's been so nerfed. It's been so nerfed. We're in such a weird spot with models right now. These models get released. They're unbelievable for 3 days. They get nerfed into the ground. Really tragic. Really tragic. We are so close to really having something, but also so far away. All right, fix. A fresh Chrome tab is open in the game. Press play and you'll drop into a live 6v6 with 9 skirmish bots already fighting. What actually went wrong was 2 things, both real, but neither a code bug. No bots, stuck, can't shoot. You're the only player in the room, and the room stayed in warm up. All right.
Marshall's output settled.
I mean, this is decent. This is decent. Wow, that was really fast. As far as dying, there's so much visual. I forget what this is called. This situation here. Man, you die so fast in this. Like, the time to kill might be actually, like, I know it's supposed to be Call of Duty, but it might be too fast. The bots are insane. They kill me immediately. Also, why can I not shoot that guy? He's supposed to be on my team or something? Oh, he is on my team. Okay. Let me go to settings and see if there is a, go to settings, video. I'm on auto. What if I put it to ultra? Done. If I put on ultra, it's very not playable as far as the mouse movement. I don't know if I can increase the sensitivity or something like that. This looks a lot better. This looks way more visually impressive, but it's just not playable because of the mouse movement. Let me see if I go to settings and then sensitivity and bring it all the way up, maybe. It's very laggy still. Very, very laggy. The mouse input feels way behind. Why does it sound like it's in a box? That's a common thing that these models do with these games. I mean, it does look good. I feel like it's close-ish, sort of, but also very far away. Very far away. Like, it made the interiors... It has lighting. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Is this a L? Is this an L from Kimmy? Is this an L from Kimmy or a W? I don't know. I feel like it could be a W if there was a decent amount of improvements made here. Maybe. Did a pretty good job with like map design and stuff like that, but the mouse feels very laggy. The input, it feels insanely laggy. There's a ton of elements that are doing that situation, which is crazy. All right, let me tell it this. Marshall, right now the mouse input feels like there's like an insane amount of input lag, especially when I have the settings cranked to ultra, and I have to bring the mouse sensitivity all the way up to the maximum in order to actually move around at all what I'm looking at, in order for the sensitivity to be usable. Like, it's very strange when I'm on low graphics quality. The mouse sensitivity is much higher than on ultra, and there is a ton of input lag feeling, which makes the game feel really hard to play between the mouse and the actual crosshair movement. Also, there are a bunch of elements that are flickering, which is super distracting when you're playing the game because they are not rendering properly. I think it's like textures on the cars and a few other things.
Sent to Marshall.
Guys, that's so disappointing. That's so disappointing. The modeling is trash, artifacting, flickering. The textures are decent. 4 out of 10, still impressive, just not impressive if you were on X last week and saw the games cooked up in the first few days. That's exactly how I feel. Like, this would have been impressive, but it's just, man. Guys, and you guys got to remember, this took 15 hours on Fable, on Kimmy K3. 15 hours. In settings, pocket with the toggle on. What does the status line line under it say right now? All right, hold on. Pocket. With the toggle on, what does the status line under it say right now? It says nothing. Oh, it says on waiting for sign in. It says on waiting for sign in. I guess maybe the dev build of CNVS bypasses sign in? Question mark, question mark. Sounds like the load and hype on these servers have cooked the model. I think that's I think you're exactly right, Zarion. And I think that's probably happening a little bit across the board with everything. I think that's happening across the board with everything. Zen, what is up? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Raw Gold Rank says, when's the creatine giveaway? Very soon, guys. We'll be giving away hundreds of grams of creatine very soon here. Whoever wins the Opus 5 team deathmatch is going to be the winner of that. Are you still on the $40 plan for Kimmy? No. So I'm unfortunately on the $200 a month plan for Kimmy. I was just blown away by the renders it made, and honestly, the improvements it made to the UI of the iPhone app. But now I'm so confused. I'm ultra confused now. Because the Opus, the Nuketown game it made looks like dog shit. If we're being totally honest, it looks like dog shit. Like I said, make a AAA game. I don't know what that is. And it ran for 15 hours, guys. I was thinking it was going to one-shot the ability for this iPhone app to sign in and control Canvas, especially with it all running in the same local environment. That is not the case. That is not the case. So I don't know. Maybe it's just having a hard time keeping up with all this demand. And it's cooked a little bit right now. What I do know is that it does fantastic graphical user interface design. And even like user flow. With that wireframe that I showed you guys at the beginning of the stream for the iPhone app, like unbelievable, beautiful, really good. But everything else has been trash. We keep getting into this cycle of models coming out, them being really good. I get really excited because I feel like we can build whatever we want. And then they take it away from us, is what they do. Done. Goodbye. Don't do whatever that is. I don't know what that is, but he's gone. He's gone. He's gone. I banned him. I banned him. I banned him. Recipes Bozo. I think it is the demand. Most are going to use K3 when the American models just can't handle right now. Let me see what I even have left on my accounts, because I think that I've completely used up my Fable 5 accounts. That was the problem.
Chase's output settled.
Holy shit! What does the main canvas tab? All right, I'm pulling up a Codex terminal. You're past the gate looking at normal canvas. My canvas/normal app assign in. I guess I can finish this. I'm looking at the canvas. It could do all of this. It's just not smart enough to do it itself, I guess. Is the model or the provider the problem? Does it run better on Fireworks? I haven't ran it via API yet, but I thought people were saying the other day that when you run it via API, it's a quantized version. It's definitely slow because I think Moonshot's probably hosting it in China, and they just cannot keep up with this demand at all. And what are they even running it on? What are they even running it on? Because they only have access to the last model of NVIDIA chips. So what are they even running this on? API quantize is painful. Yeah, see, it's got to be dog shit via the API. Backdoor NVIDIA chips, of course. Yeah, hosting on like AWS servers or something proper would make it like 100 times faster, probably. Yes. Yep. Man. Let me pull open Claude and see where we're at.
Chase the Claude code is ready.
What does this say? No way, I got reset and I didn't know it. What day is today? Today's the 31st, I got reset! I'm probably gonna have to bring Fable 5 in here. I'm probably gonna have to bring Fable 5 in here and fix this shit for Kimmy K. Because it just has no idea what it's doing. Let me see what
Chase's output settled.
Which plan am I on right now? Oh, so that's my backup plan. My backup plan is 100% left. My main plan has 3% left. By the way, guys, I forgot who told me to add that, but that's the sickest idea of all time. I don't know if you can even see that good on stream, but I added the ability to add multiple Claude accounts straight into Canvas. So you could select which Claude account you want to use, right? After you sign into both of them. So you sign into both of them. Right? You got your main and your backup. And then it shows how much you have left on each plan. And then you could even put this toggle on so that, like, let's say this plan runs out, it'll automatically switch every new Claude spawn to your plan that has usage left. And that just shows how deep into AI degenerate vibe coding psychosis that I have gotten, to the point where we are adding features to use multiple accounts with auto routing when you run out. Anthropic owes me like 5 resets for all their outages recently. Badass feature. Badass feature. All right, what we're gonna do is we're gonna stop this because this is gonna take hours. It's gonna take hours, and it will never be done. We're gonna bring Fable 5 in. We're gonna bring the big dog in, and Chase. The game we have here, there's flickering of textures all over the map, which is not good at all. The mouse input feels completely different if you're on low versus ultra quality settings. If you're on ultra, the mouse sensitivity is way too slow, and there is an insane amount of input lag between when you move the mouse and your aim actually moves inside the game. It should feel perfectly one-to-one, like insanely high performant, whether you're on low or ultra. And the few flickering items inside the game, we need to get those cleaned up so that everything is very beautiful.
Sent to Chase.
Can you switch canvas to CNVS?
You're back on the CNVS canvas now.
All right, I guess I'm going to let this finish for now. This is already 2 out of 4 of the way through. But a part of me doesn't want to because I don't know. I'm gonna let this finish, see if it can fix the iPhone app so that the iPhone app can control Canvas. And if it doesn't work, then we're gonna give up on K3 for the day, and we're gonna go right back to Fable 5. And then I'm going to make the executive call that for right now, K3 is cooked. Opus 5 feels cooked. Everything is cooked. I'm being dramatic. Everything is not cooked. I'm being dramatic. But that's just what it feels like lately. It feels like back a couple of weeks ago when we were forced to use Opus 4.8 because Fable 5 got banned. And so Opus 4.8 sucked and GPT 5.5 sucked. And we were in this just shithole of the models were slow, didn't work good. Not fun. Not fun. Full of My Prime says, take my money. Amazing quality of life update. Absolutely. Thomas says, hey, I want to start something, but I have no idea what to build, like an app or anything. How could I get an idea? All right, so you gotta follow your natural curiosities. You got to follow your natural curiosities and start building shit. The idea will never come to you. You just have to start building shit, and along the way, you will start finding problems, and you will start building stuff to solve those problems. And as you solve those problems, you'll find new problems, and eventually you are going to find issues or optimizations that you could make that are out of this world. But you have to get started, and even getting started on the wrong thing is 8,000 times better than doing nothing at all. I've said it 8,000 billion times, but one of my favorite quotes is by Paul Graham, and he says one of the greatest one of the greatest heuristics Hey, the word heuristics, am I saying that right? Heuristics?
Yep, that's great. Heuristics is the usual pronunciation. Heuristics. You can also.
And what exactly does heuristics mean?
It means a practical shortcut for thinking or deciding. A rule of thumb that helps you get to a good enough answer quickly.
All right, go to sleep. One of the greatest heuristics in life, Paul Graham says, is to live by always produce. He says, producing, if you always produce, you will find your life's work like water, like rain, finds a hole in your roof. Man, and that quote just laser cuts through me. And that's one of the reasons why I'm doing the live stream, is because this whole indie hacking thing, unemployed final boss status, is amazing. But what happens is, like, let's say you release a couple of apps, you make some money, which is what happened to me. It becomes very easy to lie to yourself that you are actually producing. It becomes very easy to lie to yourself that you are actually producing. The live stream is incredible because there's no lying. I have to get up here. I have to live stream to you guys every day. And I have to produce something. And through production, we have solved problems. And solving those problems has equated to us making over $40,000 in the last 70 days. Whereas old Max would do a thing where I would get laser focused, locked in, like way more locked in than you guys ever see me on the stream, to the point where it was detrimental to my health. Disturbingly locked in. Okay, disturbingly locked in. And there was no fun being had. There was zero fun being had. And so I would get locked in. I would ship an app, like the Quick Claw app. Like Quick Claw went from $0 to $7,200 in a week in monthly recurring revenue. And then I would lie to myself that I'm marketing, that I'm working on it, that I'm doing all the things I need to be doing. In reality, I'd be screwing off, not actually producing anything. Doom scrolling. Eating junk food. I don't know what. Staring at the wall. So if you're feeling like I don't know what I need to do, then you need to just start doing, and do the wrong thing today. Go do the wrong thing today. But make sure it's actually producing. Cuz like if you're doom scrolling, if you're doing whatever that is, you are consuming. You're consuming. If you want to be a content creator, go make the wrong content and go do it today. That's the only way the path will be illuminated that will lead to your life's work, is by, first of all, waking the fuck up. All right. And I can only speak from my personal experience. That's the only way I can speak from, is from my personal experience. You need to go out and you need to just go throttle down and start tearing up. But yeah, a majority of you guys in chat actually have the same issue I have, where you're actually too locked in, which is a whole other issue that I don't know how we figured that out. The stream solves the too locked in issue for me, because it keeps things fun and light, and it's very difficult for me to spiral into the too locked in mode, where I'm not eating, I'm staring at a computer screen for legitimately 24 hours straight, avoiding touching grass, only hanging out with my children and my fiance, and just the live stream keeps things fun and light. Friday Max streams used to be rants. Now he just has found Zen and preaches to the cult instead of ranting. You didn't take Google CEO advice, run agents for weeks. Is that what he said? I'll do that. Don't even tempt me for a second. I will run a Quen agent for weeks. That's scary. Creating was never this fun until AI and could earn money too. It's crazy. I agree. Like the bird shit always finds my head. That's exactly it, Apps Creative. That's exactly it. Like, the bird shit is always going to find your head because the bird is out there shitting. What do you think of the new Buzz app by Dorsey? I don't know. Is Jack Dorsey... guys, is the Buzz app by Jack Dorsey a W or an L? Type in chat right now. Is Dorsey locked in? I could never look. I could never. Hey, babe, we are on the way home. Just a heads up. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We get to see the dogs again soon. Possibly. Read chat. You missed some messages above. All right. Amazing quality of life update. Is vibe coding hard, and what model you recommend? Like, would be ChatGPT be okay? Vibe coding is not hard. Building something that is worthy of revenue is very difficult. Insanely difficult. And marketing it so that people actually see the thing you created could be one of the hardest games you can play in life. Chris Link says, guys, I want to see Max $1,000 richer by the end of the stream. Seriously, do yourself a favor and buy Canvas. Let's go, Chris. Head over to cnvs.dev and get yourself a lifetime license today, guys. What does the Buzz app do? No one knows what it does. David King says, Max, you got to be proud. My Headstart VPS up and running now, so hopefully my app goes to the moon. Let's go. I love that. I love that. Hello, man. How do you earn money vibe coding? So right now we're shipping Canvas, which is the agentic development environment that we created, but I've done everything you could possibly think of. I mean, I've made a calorie tracker, a fitness app, everything. And actually, I would say I have a great AD hacking track record where every single app I've made has made money, which I think that's ultra rare. Not all of them have made really good money. I think the lowest revenue generating app I've made is Clippo, which is the clipping app that I made, but it saves me so much money. It was a no-brainer, and it also grows my audience on autopilot. All right, let's see if Kimmy has figured out this situation. Still going. Unbelievable. Let's go to Nuketown, see if Fable is finished. Still going. We have now entered the phase in vibe coding where things just take an ungodly amount of time. That's why the models are getting better. It's not because they're more intelligent, they just spend more tokens. Don't let them lie to you. Things stop progressing at Sonnet 3.7, and all they've done is they've increased the amount of tokens and time it takes for stuff to happen. Sonnet 3.7 and GPT 4.0 was the height of the intelligence for models. And ever since then, all we've done is increase the amount of tokens that they spend per turn, make them use sub-agents, make them use loops. And it's fine, but we have to be realistic about what's going on. I'm in Canvas right now. I'm trying to remember what each agent is doing, and the F function thing isn't working. Is that something you've got working properly? Let me see. It depends on the agent. The F function is super hard because it's taking the status line and it's putting it on the back of it. But like you can see, every harness handles the status line differently. which is insanely annoying. So if I go over to, oh, first of all, welcome back, No Copyright Sounds, my man. Still thinking. That's the status line. So either we have to scrap the summary for the F key, or there's a couple different options. We have an ultra small local model that's only job is to look at the terminals and make a concise summary of what is going on inside that terminal. And it can adhere it to the rail mode description underneath the agent, and it can also put it on the back of the agent. So the descriptions are always accurate for what the agent is doing. That's one option. A very small local model. There's actually 3 options. Option 2 is we send it, which this is not a real option. We can't do this. But we send it to a model like Gemini Flash 3.6, and it updates the descriptor on the back. And then that obviously would be an API call, and that's going to use tokens, and that's going to cost money. Which is not a good idea, because that's going to be crazy money. The third idea, which is probably more doable, is that we include inside the MCP server that's automatically injected into the agents a line item for what you're working on. And every time an agent goes to get prompted, it quickly summarizes the job at hand on the back of the card, so that you can see it on the back of the card and in the sidebar. I will say that there is an option 4, which I forgot who said this. Apps created. No Copyright Sound says, yeah, local model could work. Oh, love the MCP idea. So the agent itself updates it like the rename function on Claude Code. Absolutely. That's exactly the case. And I mean, realistically, No Copyright Sounds, settled. What we could do is, I mean, we just build all 3. And then we figure out what is the most reliable. My only concern with the MCP situation is some people will not like that the model takes a brief second before carrying out the task to spend tokens on updating what it's working on. For me, it is a no-brainer. I would take that option every day, all day long, because when you have multiple agents going, the ability to have a quick status line that says exactly what the agent is doing is a no-brainer. There's no way No Copyrighted Sounds is in this chat. I know this happens every time. Being an internet celebrity must be a heavy, heavy weight to bear. I mean, I can't even imagine. I got the most microscopic dose of it when, like, obviously not even on the same planet. Like, I'm like a grain of salt compared to planet Earth is what I'm comparing to right now. But like when I go into a vibe coding stream and I say, hey, what's up to the streamer? And then people see me in the stream, or the vibe coder streamer knows who I am. That's like a microscopic. But I can't imagine being able to go into every single chat on the internet, any live streaming chat on the internet, and everyone is like, every single time everyone is like, oh my God, is that? No, that's not. Amazing. Amazing. Well done. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. All right, go try it now. Settings, pocket, show code, type the 6 digits. Let's do it. Come on, let's get it work this time. Kimmy K3, I believe in you. I believe in you 1,000%. No copyright sounds. You see we're making an iPhone app today? We're making an iPhone app today. Also, we added Grok Think Fast Voice 2 to Canvas. It still has a couple bugs. It's a totally new communication protocol for it, but it's so good. It's so good. And it does a way better job of reading the output of the individual terminals. Really nice. Really nice. Oh, also we added the rail mode. If you haven't seen that, we added the rail mode. So when I open up like a Claude agent, a Kimmy agent, a Codex agent, and then you hit the rail mode, it's just a beautiful, it's called stage mode actually. Beautiful little organization system. I know I said I would never add a sidebar, but we added the sidebar. Okay, let me go to Pocket, show code 319318. Do it. Approve iPhone 17 Pro. Are you kidding me? Hold on 1 second. It's asking me to approve it. I approved it. Paired opening your fleet. Do it. Do it. Why is it not doing it? Come on. This is our goal of the stream today, guys. For those of you just joining us, our goal of the stream is this is the iPhone app. We just built it yesterday. The goal is to get it to pair with the actual app and be able to control the canvas. All right, so here's where we're at. It says paired. It says paired, the Pocket. Okay, which is awesome. Okay, we have that. And then the iPhone says this. Okay, great. I am going to open up Fable 5. All right, let's start it to a poll. Let's start a poll here. Do I switch to Fable 5 for iPhone app pairing? Option 1, stay Kimmy. Option 2, go Fable. You guys let me know. I'm sick of making all the decisions. You guys let me know. Jabbar says no poll. Just use Fable 5 and do the winning dance. Godson says, just joined, first time on your live stream. What's going on? Love the title. Thank you so much. Right now, what's going on is we're vibe coding until we buy our family a house. We're shipping an app that's called CNVS, called Canvas, which is a agentic development environment that is fully voice controlled, has looping, orchestration, uses all your existing AI subs.
Chase's output settled.
Has everything you need to vibe code inside of it. You know, a browser, your Hermes integration, cross-agent memory system, the full deal. Beautiful themes. And it's really a unique AD because I have this tiling system built in that is really fun. So when I fire up agents, spawn a Claude agent, spawn a Codex agent.
Sky, the Codex is ready.
And so that's with the NVIDIA Parakeet running locally. And then I have GPT real-time also. And I have Grok Think Fast Voice 2.0 overcharged, unlocked, overclocked. So you can do conversational control. Hello, can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, can you please open 2 Codex agents and 3 Grok agents?
Your new agents are spinning up and getting ready to work.
Awesome. Can you please put Chase on the stage?
Chase is now up on the stage with the others in the side rail. Chase has finished its run and is sitting idle. Want a quick summary of what it produced, or should we give it a new task?
No, you can go to sleep. So that's Canvas there. What we need to check is, first of all, what you guys said in the stream. Go Fable 80%? Holy shit. All right, let's go Fable. Let's go Fable. All right, can you close everything except for the music player, the to-do list, Chase, and Marshall?
All set. I closed everything else and left the music player, your to-do, Chase, and Marshall open.
All right, can you please prompt Marshall that I was able to take the numbers from the Mac app, the dev build that I have running with the Pocket mode, and put it into the iPhone, and the iPhone actually showed up on the Mac app, the dev build, which is unreal. But as you can see, the iPhone app is stuck on this paired opening your fleet screen. It never goes past that. I need you to do a deep dive on the iPhone app and the current Mac app and the server pathway in between them and figure out why the iPhone app is stuck on this paired opening your fleet ... screen. My goal here is to get this app paired and be able to control the dev build that is running locally. All of this is running locally. The iPhone is running the simulator, the server is running on my Mac, and the dev build is obviously running on my Mac as well.
Marshall's got your note and is digging into it. If you want, I can also help you stage the relevant files for a closer look.
No, could you please switch canvases to the Nuketown Opus canvas?
You're on the Nuketown canvas now. Chase is open and working there.
All right. Wow, this is doing a lot here. Wow. Wow. I haven't used Fable much since Opus 5 is so efficient. Curious if the quality is really so yes, in my opinion, if you're comparing a single agent workflow between Opus 5 and Fable 5, then Fable 5 is on like a completely different tier of model. But Opus 5 is just amazing at long workflows. Running multi-agent stuff is just unreal. And it's really not even possible to do that with Fable 5 because Opus 5 is so token efficient that it allows that to even happen in the first place. No, I didn't, Doc Kid. Well, I'll have to look into that today. I haven't heard anything about that. Is the fleet sailing through the Strait of Hormuz? I don't know. I don't think so. No, it's not. I'm sad that my hair question fell between the cracks. What is the hair question? What is the hair question? Let me scroll back. Let me scroll back and see what you said. He asked you how you do your hairs. Oh, my hairs, I do them. Guys, that's gonna be. I have to wait for the hair tutorial till we're ready for that. That's gonna be my last app that I release is my hair app, but we have to wait till my personal brand gets big enough, and then I will release a hair app. And that's going to be how I buy my family a house. It's going to be $5.99. We're going to get tens of thousands of subs. Legitimately, that's the #1 question in the chat. Like legit. Like I had a Hermes agent go through and ask, what is the most often question asked in the chat is how do you take care of your hair? How do you do your hair? What is your hair? And it's also the most often question asked. It's the most often asked question on my X videos. On my videos on X that I post of the canvas demos. Nobody asked how I built it. Nobody asked how I got the design to look so cool. They say, how do you get your hair to look like that? And that's where we're at. That's where we're at. Actually, a community hair app where you can match to groups based on what works for your hair type. Oh, man. Can you rebuild Pokemon in 3D? I saw somebody do that on X. It looked amazing. Need to capitalize on the hair. I think they're their own person. That's the world. You should ship a hair app. Okay. Our next app is the hair app. We're locked in. Sorry, I'm just sending a text right now. All right. That's the real reason Elon shared your tweet. Elon, how the hell is this man's hair so sexy? Can it run Crisis? Yes, it can run Crisis, of course. My hair or Canvas? They both can run Crisis on ultra high details. All right, now the phone side dead end error. Now the Pocket data directory isolation. Okay.
Chase's output settled.
I'm just gonna close Chase out completely. We can delete this. We can delete this. Organize the screen. All right, Fable 5 is gonna fix this all up for us nicely. I don't know why I ever left Fable 5. And it's kind of sad that we have to bring Fable 5 in to take us to the promised land. Because I'm going to bet that this will just work. Like Kimmy K3 was not able to do this, and I'm gonna guess that Fable 5 is just gonna come in and get it done. Unfortunately. Brandon says, Oscar, I've actually started working on a Max Her trailer out the MU. Oh my God. Absolutely terrifying. One Big Measy, let's go. That has got to be comments of the day. That has got to be comments of the day. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. He says, I'm buying this app you've built. I've been vibe coding for 2 months and you're on a different level. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. When you get the app, make sure you complete the onboarding game, okay?
Marshall
Yep.
needs your input.
Don't stop the onboarding game until you at least get a score of 8,000 or higher. All right, after you're done with the onboarding game, head over to Canvas. Get rid of the left toolbar. You don't need it. You don't need it. It's only going to slow you down. Okay, get rid of the left toolbar. Everything in the left toolbar you can use via keybinds. So the rectangle, the drawing, the text tool, all of that can be used via keybinds. Okay, take away the top bar. Take away the top bar, put it at the bottom bar. All right, now your canvas looks exactly like my canvas. In order to make it sound like my canvas, all you need to do is go to voice. Grab yourself a Grok AI key. Okay, Grok AI key. You can even just only get Grok AI key. Legitimately, you can load up $1. Okay, the Grok text to speech for when you're doing the local NVIDIA Parakeet controls is so efficient, it's insane. So you put a Grok key in, and then you go down for the voice, and you select Eve. Okay, then you're dialed in. If you want to get fully, absolutely psychotic, then get an OpenAI key, but you don't even need to anymore because you can use Grok Voice Think Fast. Okay? Don't get lost in the sauce. You can go back in the stream and replay everything I'm about to show you right now. Okay? Don't feel like you got to take notes right now. Put it in Max Fusion mode. Okay, Max Fusion mode is incredible. This is the hardcore, fully psychotic mode. Okay? And then you either use GPT real-time with an OpenAI key or you use Grok Voice Think Fast. All right, everything else is going to use your existing AI subs, all the agents. Whether you have a Codex sub or a Claude Code sub or whatever it is, Kimi sub, that's fine. All right, so you're going to have one keybind for voice commands. Voice commands look like this. Open a Claude agent. So that's fully local with NVIDIA Parakeet. You're going to have one keybind for dictation.
Marshall's output settled.
So dictation looks like this. Hello, I'm testing dictation. Hello, I'm testing dictation. And that just works exactly like Whisperflow, right? So you can just hold the dictation key wherever your cursor is. It's going to put text in there. So if I organize the screen, which is Command L, and then I add a Claude agent, spawn a Claude agent.
Chase, the Claude code is ready.
And then I double click this to focus it. Hello, I'm testing dictation. Wherever my cursor is, it's gonna put the text, and that's fully local. There's no cloud API calls, nothing. That's through NVIDIA Parakeet. So I'll exit that. Command L to reorganize, and then the last keybind I have for GPT real time, and that's fully conversational. Hey, can you please open a browser preview and navigate to cnvs.dev?
There's your browser preview, and it's pointed at cnvs.dev.
Actually, can you close that browser preview and open up a Grok agent?
The browser preview is closed, and a Grok agent is up and running.
Can you please have the Grok agent research and give me an ultra brief understanding of what people are thinking about the new update to DeepSeek Flash v4? Is it good or is it bad?
Got it. Let me check what the agent's seeing and pull out a quick consensus.
So that's conversational GPT real-time mode, and you could do that with either GPT real-time or Grok Voice Fast v2 Flash, and I'm adding Qwen. All right, yes, restart build.
Chase's output settled.
People love the price/speed deal. In the post-training, did the heavy lifting. Story, a smaller, cheaper model punching way up. Bad. Skepticism is high. The benches are benchmax and the own harness preview, release, leaps. Hands-on test are mixed. Solid, cheap workhorse, not magic for hard coding. UI games versus Claude GPT/Kimi. The one-liner, hype on numbers and value. Trust on real tasks is still try it. Don't trust the... Okay, whatever. Let's keep going with this. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait a second. Did Sahil just join the Blade fam? Is that what I'm getting across my desk right now? Do we have a new member of the Blade fam? Sahil, welcome to the Blade fam. Thank you so much. That means the absolute world to me. Unbelievable. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You are a legend. Guys, massive W in chat. Massive W in chat. Thank you. Can you have Canvas control your desk? I thought no, but now I'm thinking yes. I just discovered a Ethernet port on the controller for my desk. I did no more research. I did no more research into it. I have to do that later today. But I was just underneath there, and then I realized there was a straight up Ethernet port coming out of the controller for the desk height adjuster module thing. And I'm like, hold on one second. Because if that is, then we could totally have Claude reverse engineer that and just add it into, build in some sort of system for external control to the real-time agent inside of Canvas. And then we could say, bring my desk all the way up, bring it down. And that's going to be sick. Where does that 42,000 come from, Max? The rookies? First of all, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. You're a hardware guy. He can do it. The majority comes from CNVS, this app that you're looking at right now, which is my agentic development environment. And the majority of my revenue is on Trust MRR. So you can look up QuickClaw. You can look up CNVS Canvas, and you can see that I'm not bullshitting you. All of it's third-party verified. And we don't count any social here. We do not count all of the revenue gets third party verified. B, we don't count any revenue generated from content. So no ad revenue, no sponsorship revenue, none of that gets counted towards the revenue number that's on the stream. It's all from actual products that we are shipping and marketing and building and updating and putting the work in every day on stream. Which I know that sounds crazy to say, to have to say that, but we live in crazy times. We live in crazy times. All right, so this has to, oh shit, it went through. It went through. Okay, so the issue was the dev app. The dev app, when's the Windows version? Soon. I had a loop run for like 12 hours and copy because Canvas is built in Swift from the ground up. All right, we made that choice from day one so that it's highly performant on Mac OS. It actually utilizes the Apple hardware. We're not running JavaScript on the operating system. I know you guys love your Electron apps. Whatever. We're not doing that here. It uses Swift. So I ran a loop for like 8 hours the other day and had it convert the app into C for Windows. But today, the main project today, guys, is we are our end goal of the stream today is getting the iPhone app in the simulator to control the Mac OS Canvas, and we're building it with a relay. So the Pocket app will work anywhere, whether you're on the same network or not. And you'll be able to control all your agents on your canvas, just like you were sitting at your Mac. And it's going to be badass. Let's check in and see where, after we get this to work, we're going to play a game of 6v6 Call of Duty Nuketown, as long as it actually works. Green, final confirmation run of the real client with everything in place. This is a Call of Duty clone that we had Kimmy run for 15 hours in a loop in build. I'm not going to lie, it's not as impressive as I thought it was going to be, but it'll still be fun. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, as you can see, Chase is up here, and it's got Chase up in the iPhone app. So I don't know. We're gonna see. We're gonna see if it's working. Has Chase up here in the iPhone app, and it has it up in the. This is a development build. This is the real production build right here. And then this is a dev build that the iPhone app is controlling. And we might call, I'm not 100%, but we might call it Canvas Pocket. Oscar is fired up about the Nuketown. When they gonna launch a API for GPT Live 1? I don't know if they're ever gonna do that. I don't know. Why loop for porting to another OS? Using Claude dynamic workflows is the best. Did I use Claude dynamic? I think I did use Claude dynamic workflows. The only reason I ran a loop is because, like, if I just use a dynamic workflow, then, it would port it over and then be done. I wanted to port it over, and then I wanted to go through element by element and ensure everything is a exact clone of the Swift app version. So it all feels and looks exactly like the Apple app does, and the animations are performant and everything. So it's essentially just using the Claude dynamic workflow and then having it fire up a review agent to go through every single individual item that was ported over and ensure that it is a one-to-one mirror of the Mac app. That way, there we have two apps, one on Windows and one on Mac that feel and look extremely similar. So instead of it finishing the dynamic workflow and be like, here's your app, and then me having to go through all the individual elements and test it out and finding 15 that are not quite there, it went through all the elements itself, screenshotted them, and ran in a loop, and every time got a little better. All right. What was actually wrong? The mouse got 7.1 times slower the moment you opened the settings menu. This is the way too slow on Ultrabug. Let me just let me say, can you please open the game up in Chrome so I can see it and play it? Because even 26 milliseconds seems like way too long. It seems like way too long. Hate that it does that. Hate that, hate that, hate that.
Chase's output settled.
Jesus, that's loud. No. That feels very snappy, though. Is this on ultra? That's on medium. Let me put it on ultra. It's still pretty laggy on ultra. Feels laggy. But on medium, it feels like dialed in. Pretty much perfect. I mean, a little bit of lag, definitely. I am just stuck in a frozen position. There's no bots. There's nothing. And I can't actually play the game or shoot my gun. Do you have to use the desktop app to be able to use the iPhone Canvas app? It needs some place to run it on, yeah. Like, the agents aren't going to run on the phone. It has to run somewhere. Well, go on. Let it do something. That it had to restart. We're getting there, Don. We're getting there. Everything verified. Let me record the non-obvious trap and summarize. All right, everything verified. Let me record the non-obvious trap. The pairing was never the problem. The chain. Verified live. 2 things to know. Launch it clean. One thing I couldn't run.
Output settled.
All right, let's see if we can do something. All right, so Claude didn't actually load there, which is strange. I closed that. It didn't update on the phone yet. All right, maybe I can try Claude here. Try prompt chase or switch to... We're missing an add button. We're missing an add button is the problem here. So if I switch to Canvas... Where's my little slider to add agents here? Okay, spawn an agent. Clicking that does nothing. Let me see real quick if I spawn an agent here. We'll spawn a Claude agent. Okay, I can see that agent here. If I click on that, if I say hello, it sent it over here inside the canvas. Sent hello.
Chase's output settled.
Said hello. Hey Max, I'm here. I got nothing on the reply for the app. If I switch to CLI mode, it looks horrendous. Like, this looks terrible. But it does have the hey Max, I'm here in the Canvas repo, ready to work. What's up? Okay, cool. I just have to see if I can get a spawn Claude maybe. Oh, it worked. It spawned a Claude agent, but it didn't populate on my phone. Oh, there we go. There we go. So I had to refresh it. So obviously, guys, this is V0001, okay? If I go... Hello? Send this. There we go. Hello is live there.
Marshall's output settled.
It's alive. It's alive. It ain't pretty. It is not pretty, guys. It's not pretty at all, but it's live and it's working and it's cool. If I go back, can I say spawn codex? Spawn Codex. There's Codex. All right, I got to refresh the app, I think. There's my Codex right there. How far away is the moon? It's loading right here. It sent the command.
Sky's output settled.
Oh, this is the start, guys. This is the start. This is the start we needed. I'm already feeling myself addicted. All right, so we could scroll through the agents here. I can go to the left and go through the agents, go to the right and go through the agents. This is just the beginning. This is just the beginning, guys. I wonder what happens if I say browser. Spawn a browser. No, it doesn't have that. And then the chat window doesn't work at all. Only the CLI, which makes sense. Wow. Wow. Let's go spawn Kimmy. Oops, spelled Kimmy wrong. We obviously have to, you know, make the user interface better, so I don't have to write spawn Kimmy and then refresh this. It's got Kimmy. I open this. Switch to CLI. We have the foundation started. We have the foundation started. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. It's alive. It's alive. Awesome. We have to make this animation sick for, this is obviously not going to be it. I hate it how it like automatically swaps. But swiping through all your agents is going to be so nice. And then when this terminal is looking juicy and then chat mode is good, it's going to be really nice. We'll get a nice like add button drawer going so you can see all the agents that you have available to choose from. Get some cool working animations going so you can see which agents are working. We'll figure out that MCP situation so that it can summarize what the agents are working on and have that summarized just like we were talking about for the sidebar inside the Mac app. It's going to be so dialed in. It's going to be so dialed in. Oh, I can't wait. I'm going to be addicted to working on this all weekend. We'll get the themes made so they're beautiful, so it follows the themes that we have inside the Canvas app. It's going to be unbelievable. Nice, nice, nice. Canvas go. Building a website for Phillycoin. What's up, by the way? What's up? What's up? A day one person. Building a clean website for a girl on Canvas today. And if anyone has ideas for the back end to make it special or theme, please at me. I need ideas for the back. You mean the front end? To make it special or theme, please at me. I need ideas. I think you mean the front end. If anyone has any ideas for the back end to make it special or theme, please at me. I need ideas. Honestly, I would just fire that bad boy up, invite, have Fable 5 crank on that thing, or even Kimmy K3 if you have that, because it is just unbelievable at front end. I'm sure Kimmy K3 would make a unbelievable. I would say build me an HTML file and then give me 10 different design options for XYZ site that I'm trying to build and give the full details. And I'm sure it would just make some banger. Even the site that it made to show me what the iPhone app was going to look like was beautiful. I was like, holy shit, this could probably make a fire landing page. Run a design for the website in the back end will be like, she can audit, she can send text messages from the back end like an admin portal. Kimmy K3, 10 options, bet. Okay, thank you, Max. I really need help. Awesome. Amaze, amaze, amaze. Canvas Pat. When you say loop, do you mean having a canvas agent prompt other ones? No, so I mean a loop. I mean a loop, a loop, a loop, a loop, a loop. A loop. So the agent does work. It checks if it's met goal. If goal is achieved, stop loop. If goal not achieved, make change. I just go a little deeper with the loop. So I'll have like maybe I'll have a worker agent and a review agent and an orchestrator. So the orchestrator will tell the worker agents what to do. So maybe Fable 5 will tell, 5 Grok 4.5 agents what to do. And then we can have a Fable 5 separate reviewer with a totally clear context window that we explicitly tell to be harsh. Come in and judge the work. If the work is good, if it's 10 out of 10, then the loop ends. If the work is shit, the review agent tells the orchestrator. The orchestrator tells the workers what they need to improve. And we keep going. Until all our goals are met. Our goals are satisfied. And one thing I will say about the looping thing is your loop is only as good as the satisfaction parameters are. So like if this Opus Nuketown game that I did, I think if I let it rip for 15 hours, right? If I instead gave it screenshots of the actual like Call of Duty game or what I was looking for, or generated screenshots inside of like GPT image gen and let it rip on that, then I'm going to guarantee their outcome would be way, way better. Like way better. Because it would only stop once we'd put a clause in that says like, stop once the actual coded game exceeds the graphics quality of the screenshot image I gave you. All right, so this says room is live with 5 bots. Let me see. 8080. What is this? WS, localhost WS? Room LJ3W? God, that's so loud. Dude, the bots are way too good. The bots are way, way too good. It's insane how way too good the bots are. I mean, there's no killing the bots in this game. The mouse input still feels really laggy. This has been the most disappointing loop I've ever run, I think, as far as creating stuff goes. Well, it's on ultra. I'm gonna put it down to medium, I guess. I mean, the game just feels generally laggy, buggy, not good. Boot failed. Yeah, not impressive. Not impressed at all. Not impressed one bit. That's annoying. That's annoying. Whoops, I shouldn't have closed that one. Oh well. All right, let me close this. We get the music back. I do have another idea. I do have another idea what we can do. Sounds like you're playing a metal pot drum set. That's exactly what it sounds like. That's exactly what it sounds like. It sounds exactly like that. Philly Quinn, I mean, it depends on how deep you're going with this project. If it's just a website, like that, I mean, I guess you could have Fable 5 orchestrate some Kimmy agents, but it depends on how deep you want to go. It depends on how deep you want to go with it. Is Lucky in chat right now? Lucky, you in chat? Oh, he is in chat. He is in chat. I think what we do as our reward, yeah, Brandon immediately knows. I think what we do for our reward for getting the iPhone app end to end. Like, obviously we got a lot of work to do left in the iPhone app still, guys. But we got it to fire up an agent. We got it to prompt the agent. That's a huge win. That's a huge win. What sort of code brought you the 42K, may I ask? So the majority of it came from our agent development environment canvas that you're looking at right now. I think that we hop into Lucky's game. Together. Lucky, can we set... I think you have the ability to set up a lobby, right? Can you put the link to your game in the Discord chat? Could you throw the link to your game in the Discord chat? The general? My guy Lucky here made just the most unbelievable Nuketown game. I believe it's called Pastel Nuketown. It's incredible. Lucky has been here in chat for I don't even know how long. And he absolutely cooked. I forgot what agents. Lucky, can you tell us what agents you use to code this game? I know you use a ton of different ones, but what was the beef? What was the majority of the loop you ran here? Let's see what we got. Lucky, you can't do this to me. You gotta drop the URL in the general chat of Discord. Drop the URL and we'll all get in there. He's gonna make me find it. He messaged me that it'd be his honor that he disappears. All right. Brandon beat him. Brandon beat him too. So. All right, guys. We're going to play Lucky's vibe coded game. I'm gonna give you guys the URL right now. 1 second. Hold on. Let me give you an invite link, guys. Let me drop the invite link. All right, if you guys are at a computer, put that in. Guys, if you're at a computer, put that in. Holy shit, that filled up fast. Wait, so is it totally full? Is it all full right now? I should have had us, Oh, you guys are about to get wrecked. I feel bad. Because you guys are about to get wrecked. We got it. After this lobby is done, I'm going to have us go back and, Lucky, you got to add health regen. Because it's impossible for me to, like, run the whole lobby if there's no health regen, you know? Lucky, you did an incredible job with this. I'm not gonna lie, it's so good. I love how it's so simple. It's bot and real players, right? But I like it. Lucky, you did an unbelievable job with this. Yeah, but if I make a lobby, I can't make it all. Real players. Like, let me go back. Look at how many people there are. All right, let me change the name to Max Blade. I'll change it to Max Blade. Okay. And then what do I do? Press play. This room keeps running while this menu is open. Because it would be badass if we could start a lobby. We could start a lobby and then have everybody join in. Would be amazing. Unreal. Can you tell us? Lucky? Can you tell us what models you had run this in a loop? It's max 4 real players. No. All right, I think we're gonna have to go to the Halo game then, and then that will be we'll end the stream off there on that, so that we can get Lucky. You got to do me a favor. I know I'm asking for a lot. I'm sorry. You have to make it so that you can make a lobby, and then like I can be like the admin of that lobby, and so people can join that, and like I can choose when the game starts. People can set their username. I'm telling you, it'd be beyond awesome. And then we'll market it to all the streamers, and everyone's gonna want to use that because it's an unreal fun web game. It feels so good. Like what you built is unreal. It's so good. I'm gonna do it right now. Do it. I'm waiting for Blade Knight. Yes. All right, let's go to all right, just so that we can get everybody even though this game really is nowhere near as fun as Lucky's game. Like Lucky's game is unbelievable, but I want to be able to get everybody in a game together. So if you're at your computer, let's load up one game of Halo. Let's load up one game of Halo. I was shitting on everyone, Raw Gold Rank says. I know, but only 4 of the people are real players and the rest are bots. The rest are bots. Sam Gaming Cloud says I won. The rest are bots, though. All right, guys, only join this if you're going to stay throughout the whole game. Don't be joining if you're going to leave halfway through. I was getting dookied on in Humble's lobby. All right, so join that link. Join that link and then put your call sign name in, put your name in, and make your name the same as the one in chat so I know who you guys are. Tebow needs to do the codex reset. I blew through my weekly thinking there was going to be a reset. It's annoying. That's rough. Butter is using aimbot. Oh, that's annoying. So loud. LOL. Edit the sound in lobby. He does one like every other day now. LOL. He does. He really does. All right, guys. Join this URL, and then I'm going to do a countdown, and then we'll play a game together. We'll get one in. And this is vibe coded with Opus 5 in like an 8-hour loop. And this is Halo 1. I'm going to do the countdown right now for before I click on the game to start. Okay, so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm entering the Gulch. We got 8 players. We got 10 players. We're in. Okay. Oh, perfect. We got a 5v5. All right, let's see who wins. I got Brandon on my team. Let's go. I'm getting the rocket launcher. Oh, I see him. I see him out there. Oh, I see Lucky. Darn it. The canvas link in your description doesn't work? What? CNVS.dev? Hold on, let me see. It works for me. Oh. Don't even tell me I'm solo here. All of a sudden. All right, we lost one player. I don't know how this happens every time. We need to make it so the game autofills. All right, my team will be winning this. It's a 4v5, guys. We're still going to win this. Let's take out Desk Horizon right now. We got Desk Horizon. Let's go. Let's keep going. Come on. I got Oscar and I got Brandon on my team. That's all I need. I'm taking out Z Solo right here. He's got the rocket launcher. I might be dead. Brandon's got to help me. Okay. Come on. Did you fix it so hitting Control and W won't close your tab, LOL? No, I didn't. Why? Is that a thing? I'm not going to try it, but I believe it. No one told me that. Brandon, you got to take out Desk Horizon with me. Oh, no, I'm out of ammo? Neo, over here, Neo. Over here. We got to get lucky. Get over here. I wonder if I could stick someone. I don't think you can. I got CJ. Come here. That's the hotkey combo to close a tab. For those of you just joining, we vibe coded this game with Opus 5. We vibe coded this game with Opus 5. It took around 12 hours. We used a loop of 2 agents going back and forth. And I built it inside a Canvas CNVS, the app that we're building here live on stream. Oh man, I'm 1-3 right now. I'm letting my team down. I need to step up. We got it locked in. New to stream, very impressive vibe coding. LOL. We did vibe code this game. We end off every stream by trying to get a game of our vibe coded games in. We got to put some more effort into getting some good games in the mix. I think we should leave it up to the community. So we have games like Lucky's. So everybody builds their game, and then we have a game showcase at the end of every stream. Because I mean, Lucky's game is really 1,000 times better than this. We just need a good lobby. Oh, I'm so washed. I feel like the aim system got worse on this. I'm going to take Bill Gates out right now. Did I lose everyone on my team? Damn, I hit my back button I was carrying. No, we lost you. This is terrible news. How much health is there? Got him. I think that's my first one. I was like 9-2. Guys, if you're new to the stream, we're not normally... we're not a gaming channel, but this is a vibe-coded game that we made with Opus 5, running in something called the Gauntlet Loop, which means that the agents essentially had a worker agent and a reviewer agent, and it kept working until it was satisfied with the end result. And so it worked for like 12 hours on this. How is that possible? How is this possible? I was cracked on this multiplayer with these vehicles, etc. It was so good. Damn. All right, got it. You're mine. No way. Start another game so I can carry again. We got to finish this one out. I need to make these rounds way shorter. They're way too long. How are these not hitting? Oh. Oh, now I'm locked in. I'm locked in right now. You guys can feel it. Get over here, Lucky. No. I'm turning off my macro keys. Yeah, they take forever. Yeah, they take way too long. We got to make it way shorter. We got to make more people. And we're about to lose, too, which I can't even believe that. This is going to be one of my first games we lose on my own game. I'm about to 1v3 these guys. No! I gotta get with Oscar and Prometheus. Oscar's handling business right now. All right, here we go. We're locked in now. We're locked in now. This needs to be capture the flag. It would be so good on capture the flag. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. Get over here. Get over here. Oh, no, 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 no. It reports the winning team in Discord at the end of each stream. That's a great idea, Humble. That's a great idea. Yeah, we got to incorporate it with Discord. Is what we should do, honestly. Because then we force people to join our Discord to play. Defeat. Next game is Warsong Gulch Remake. What is Warsong Gulch Remake? Is that World of Warcraft? Gotta fix the Needly. Warsong Gulch, that was so fun. 10v10. Oh my god, that was so fun. That was badass. Counter-Strike next. Counter-Strike definitely. We gotta figure out playing with the Magic Mouse was not it. I believe it. That sucks. That sucks. That sucks. We have to figure out which model and which system is going to be best for moving forward here. Lucky, what are you using right now for your main drivers on your game situation? Needler is a 1 to 3 shot kill and it hits every time. By the way, I know it's too much. It's too much. It's way too strong. It's way too strong. I mean, the potential right now is unbelievable. Like Lucky's game is so good. If if Lucky adds a lobby system in, honestly, it's going to be perfect in every way. He just has to add a lobby system in. All right, so Lucky says Opus as the orchestrator. And then what do you have as your worker agent? GPT 5.6 Soul, Grok 4.5, and Quen 3.8. I think another reason why Lucky's game is so amazing and it's so performant, for those who don't know, the one I'm talking about right here is because like he didn't try to go AAA graphics, really. Like it's stylistic graphics. I don't know what you would even call it. It's stylistic graphics, which makes it insanely performant. Like it's crazy good performance because the graphics are simple enough that they can render amazing inside a browser. Like I would argue not even trying to get too carried away with the graphics is the best you can do. Just leaving them like artistically simple like this is the best. Because the game feels insanely performant. Like it's so snappy and good. It's so snappy and good. And I'm sure it's very easy for the server to handle multiple players on this. Like, just everything is better. Everything is better because of it. There's like not even a zoom. There's no zoom. There's no aim down sights. Like, everything is very simplified. So it makes it so it's like a very bug-free experience. Like, this is so, so good. I can't even tell you how good this is. It's fun. It's fast. The time to kill feels perfect. It's really exciting where the numbers come up. This is definitely, as far as like experience-wise, it's obviously not the most visually impressive vibe coding game, but this is by far, not even close, the funnest one to play. And like, if you built on this and you built in like a domination game type or like a real lobby system so that we could set up a private lobby or something like that, and then only people in the chat could join, I mean, this would just be, it would slap. So that we have our actual usernames in. It'd be perfect. It would be perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. A Blade Bros Smash Bros game. The bones are strong. The bones are so strong. The bones are so strong. It's crazy. It's really crazy. It's very exciting. And I like that you can vibe code a game that it doesn't have to be AAA graphics fidelity, and it's still like ridiculously fun. If that makes sense. I love that. I love that. Because the performance that you're going to be able to have on infrastructure that like a solo dev could pay for is going to be very high. Like if you try to go full AAA, it's almost a losing path from the get-go. It's like when you try to do when you try to make AI videos that are not AI, they always come out, you know that they're AI videos, versus if you go the complete opposite direction and you make something so it's obviously AI, like, I don't know what I'm saying. That's on DigitalOcean. To be honest, most AAA games are failing and all the slop games are doing well. Slap a zombie map skin on it. That's all I need to hear. Do you also test stuff which is vibe coded and released on mobile devices? We could. It's just not as easy because then we have to download the app. Like, it's nice when we can just go to a browser. Wow, that's running a $6 VPS? No way. I can't even I have a $200 head virtual private server that is like literally the best one you can get from them. I can't even imagine what that game would feel like on that. It has super high bandwidth, you know, insane high RAM, unlimited CPU cores. Like, I can't even imagine how good your game would feel on that. Have you played Krunker.io on browser? Try it. I'll have to check it out. Alrighty, my people, thank you so much for being here today. I mean, unbelievable week this week. Unbelievable week this week. We made thousands of dollars. We got the iPhone app Bones in place for Canvas. We shipped a massive update to Canvas that involves the Rail mode, the new Grok voice agent. I couldn't be any more excited. Over the weekend, I'm going to be refining the iPhone app, make it beautiful, make it work, make it reliable. And then we'll get a test flight launched for that. So people can test out the iPhone app. I think that's going to be a game changer. I can't wait to be able to walk away from the computer and be able to still control all the agents that are open inside of Canvas. I think that's going to be unbelievable. Yeah, keep going, guys. Keep going. Keep vibe coding. Put together some games, and then we'll test them out this next week. I know. Today is Friday. Are you gonna stream on the weekend? I won't be live over the weekend. I'll be live on Monday. I'll be live on Monday at at 10:30 Eastern AM, Monday through Friday. 2 biggest game changers, iPhone app, then PC version of Canvas. Let's go. Absolutely. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, I think we got to put together a Blade Gameathon. I think that would be sick. I think that'd be really incredible. Chris Links is W stream. Thank you so much. Felipe, thank you for being here. Oscar, thank you for being here. Nick, I appreciate it. If you're live tonight, I'll be checking in and saying what's up. 2 days without stream. I know. Waiting for Canvas on Apple Watch. Let's go. Garlic Crouton, thank you so much. Always an incredible vibe. Rico says, please PC version of Canvas. I'll put some more work in on the Windows app, and next week we'll get the Windows computer hooked up to the stream setup, so that we can start playing around with the Windows app inside of the stream. That's my biggest holdup right now, is that I have a Windows computer, but it's not hooked up to the stream, because obviously I'm streaming on my Mac computer. So we'll get the Windows app tiled up, and then we'll be rolling. We obviously, if we ship the Windows app, then we have to ship the Linux app also. Like, I feel like it's okay to only support Mac, but if we're going to support Mac and Windows, then we have to support Linux also. Like, that has to be the case. That has to be the case. Use Sunshine and Moonlight and just use it remotely. Why don't you add a subscription to Canvas product for those who wants it? Maybe we will. John the Dragon is here as we're leaving. Critically late today. I don't know what's going on with that. We're leaving right now. We're currently in the process of ending the stream, and he shows up. What are you going to get done today? All right, guys. Thank you so much, John. I appreciate you being here. We're just praying for you. Ben Building is late to the community, to the party also. Damn it. All right, my people, I will see you in the Discord, so make sure you join the Discord over the weekend. And I will see you on Monday at 10:30 a.m. Eastern. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, hit the like button. If you want to get Canvas, head over to cnvs.dev. It's the first link in the YouTube description, and you can buy a lifetime license to Canvas. Peace out. See ya. Bye, Neo.